A man named Mason was home alone, deciding it was time to go to bed. He had been watching every Avengers movie back to back. As the final moments of Endgame wrapped up around 1 a.m., he stretched and made his way to bed. But just as he settled under the sheets, a strange noise echoed from the kitchen downstairs. His curiosity immediately kicked in. Grabbing his camera, he headed out to investigate, completely unaware that something was waiting for him in the shadows.
Huh. I don't see nothing. What? No way. This is weird. What the is going on? What is that sound? What are you doing, kitty? It's closing back. My camera's going in and out of focus. What the? This is weird.
The kitchen seemed oddly alive. The cabinets were repeatedly opening and slamming shut, in a way that felt disturbingly unnatural. It wasn't a breeze or faulty hinges. It looked as if some invisible force was aggressively tampering with them. The footage clearly showed both the inside and outside of the cabinets. And nothing was there. No person, no wind, no logical cause. It didn't take long for Mason to connect the dots. This was a manifestation of paranormal activity. Possibly a ghost. Perhaps something even darker. But instead of fleeing, Mason chose to stand his ground. Steeling his nerves, he approached the area where the supernatural disturbance was most active. And then, things took an even darker turn.
It's like they're freaking walking around in my kitchen, whatever it is. Oh my god. What the f? Can you tell me who you are? Can you tell me why you're here? Wow. This is crazy. I don't even want to walk over there. I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. Did y'all see that? What the? What the? What the is going on? Oh my God. What?
As Mason ventured closer, another chilling event unfolded, this time even more blatant. Whatever was haunting his home wasn't just trying to be seen, it wanted to be feared. A malevolent poltergeist seemed to be toying with him, feeding off the fear it stirred. We can only hope Mason finds a way to rid himself of this haunting presence before it consumes his peace entirely. So far, no further updates have been shared, leaving us to wonder if he's still trapped in a nightmare of supernatural torment. This chilling footage was recorded by a mother of 3 children. Her youngest was just 3 years old, while her eldest, a 16-year-old boy, often spent his evenings out with friends. On one particular night, he asked for permission to go out again, though it was later than she usually allowed. The mother agreed. He had a great time and returned safely the following day. But what he didn't realize was that something deeply unsettling had taken place inside their home while he was away.
Не поняла, опять этот звук. Снова. Именно когда сын уходит. Ё-моё. Именно когда сын уходит, появляется этот звук из шкафа. Ребята, вы это слышите? Вы слышите, да, это, ребята? Почему так происходит именно когда сын уходит на улицу? Боже мой.
That night, the mother began to hear her son's voice echoing faintly throughout the house, as though it was coming from inside the walls. She searched every corner, opened every cabinet and storage space, but there was no sign of him anywhere. That's when it hit her. This wasn't her son. It was something imitating him, a paranormal mimic. Over the following week, she considered ways to banish this entity, possibly a ghost or malevolent spirit. But then, as soon as her real son walked back through the door, the mimicry stopped entirely. She let out a sigh of relief, hoping the haunting was over. Let's just hope it doesn't start again. This unsettling clip was filmed by a man playing golf at Florida golf course. The footage comes with a chilling title, Ghost Spotted on Florida Golf Course.
Oh my gosh! So what is that? What
the hell?
A pale, misty figure slowly drifts from left to right before vanishing into thin air, almost as if it never existed. But sharp-eyed viewers noticed a disturbing detail. The figure isn't walking. It seems to hover above the ground, floating eerily like some kind of spirit. So, is this paranormal footage actually showing a ghost as the original poster claims? Or is it something else entirely? That's for you to decide. Messing with a Ouija board is never a good idea. Despite countless warnings, this man decided to test the supernatural waters by using one inside his own home, and what followed was pure chaos.
A las 3 de la mañana se escucha siempre el ruido de un bebé.
no hay nada, no hay nada, no hay nada. Lucía, es Lucía, y no me deja tranquilo. No sé dónde está, no sé dónde está, no sé dónde está. Está ahí, siempre la veo ahí. Siempre la veo. What the no, 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 ¡esta mierda! ¡Esta mierda! ¡Esta mierda!
His voice trembles with emotion in several of the videos, and his distress feels painfully real. The deeper you go through his content, the more it seems like he's slowly unraveling, caught in the grip of something he can't control.
Estoy escuchando música que viene de acá. Y estoy solo. Mira, mira, mira. Estoy escuchando la guitarra. What the No, no, no!
Strangely, though, when instruments like a guitar or piano start playing in the background, the visuals don't match, the strings don't move, the keys don't press. Could he be adding the audio later in post-production? Maybe. Or maybe there's more to this than meets the eye.
No, 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 boludo. ¡Ay, boludo, no! No va a ser mal. Se está moviendo eso, yo no lo estoy moviendo, boludo. Amigo, se está moviendo la mano. What the What the
Yo me trato. Ve, boludo, el agua en el coso, chabón. Me quiero tratar de relajar. La voy a agarrar, no sé, amigo. No sé qué mierda hacer. ¡La puta madre, che!
While some of the paranormal activity could be staged, there's something about the raw panic in his reactions that makes it deeply disturbing. And let's be honest, who would willingly pour water near an electrical outlet in their own bedroom just for show? Either he's putting on an Oscar-worthy performance, or he's genuinely trapped in a haunted nightmare. Once he began setting up night vision cameras to monitor the place while he slept, things escalated fast. Whatever entity was there seemed to thrive on attention, and the disturbances reached a level that was downright terrifying.
Estoy escuchando cómo suben las escaleras todo el tiempo. Acá en casa. Y estoy solo. No hay nadie. Se escucha fortísimo, mío.
Anyone else would have left the house immediately, but he stayed. What's more, his emotional breakdowns never feel fake. He never slips out of character, which only adds to the eerie authenticity of the footage. Is he experiencing real paranormal torment, or is this an elaborate hoax? That's for you to decide. Alicia and her husband were all set to unwind at their scenic getaway in Florida's McKay River State Park, ready to enjoy the calm of nature and the peace of their cozy cabin. But their excitement quickly turned to dread almost immediately upon arrival. The couple became convinced they weren't alone in the cabin, and what they captured on video had them seriously rethinking their vacation plans.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the f? Somebody in there with you?
No.
Did you see that? Just behind Alicia, a bizarre figure briefly appears. It's vaguely human in shape, but with unnaturally short arms and a strange hunched frame. Could they have unknowingly ended up sharing their cabin with something out of an SCP report? McKay River State Park has long had a reputation for paranormal encounters. Visitors often report ghost sightings and unexplained phenomena. But the area is also tied to Florida's very own cryptid legend, the skunk ape. This creature, similar in appearance to Bigfoot, has reportedly been spotted lurking through the woods with its slouched stance and heavy steps. Could it be this creature prowling behind the cabin, a break-in? Or perhaps it's the haunted grounds of the park, letting its spirits roam free once again. This unsettling video comes from a mother who has documented every milestone of her daughter's life online. Her entire social media presence revolves around her child, Regina, who was her miracle baby after enduring several heartbreaking miscarriages. For Gabby, her daughter was a dream come true. From newborn moments to Regina's first day of school, Gabby has shared it all. But out of the dozens of wholesome clips she's posted, a few have deeply disturbed viewers. It all traces back to a series of strange videos she recorded when Regina was still just a baby.
Luna, ¿sí entiendes?
At that time, Regina had an odd habit. She would crawl toward one particular hallway in the home and stare down it in complete silence. That alone might seem harmless, but what makes it disturbing is the fact that, even years later, she continues doing it. Just like when she was small, Regina still stands motionless, staring down that same hallway, as if something unseen is staring back.
Vámonos ya. Vente, mi amor. Vente. Vamos a...
Whether she's giggling alone, blowing kisses, or even playing tag, Regina seems to interact with the hallway like she's with a friend. Naturally, many have chalked it up to her having an imaginary companion, but Gabby isn't convinced. Not after something deeply unsettling was captured on camera in one of her recent videos.
¿Qué pasó? Ay, Dios, ahora sí me asusté. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Rachín. Mira, apunta para allá. ¿Qué, mi amor? Vámonos. ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué pasó? Ven, amor. Ven, amorcito, vente. Venga, mi niña. It's okay.
Regina's behavior has changed. Instead of joy, she now reacts with unease whenever near that hallway. Gabby's latest videos show her daughter growing visibly disturbed, but the source of that fear isn't clear, at least not to Gabby. It wasn't until one follower pointed out a specific moment in a short clip that things started to make sense. The footage shows Regina calmly going through her bedtime routine until viewers spotted what might be the reason for her growing terror. This is what the camera revealed.
Día número 19, intentando que mi niña duerma sola en su camita. Después de un bañito de burbujas, su rutina. Y con ella diario es negociar.
Ya vamos a dormirnos. Dame el cepillo. Dame el cepillo, ya. Ay, Regina. Vamos a dormir, mi amor. Pásate tú. Ay, Rey.
What was supposed to be a harmless clip turned into something straight from a nightmare. As Regina points toward the closet, a shadowy figure quickly darts across the frame, right where she gestures. No one else was in the house that night, ruling out a logical explanation. After reading the alarming comments, Gabby checked the closet herself, but it was empty. Still, the question remains. If no one was there, what did the camera catch? Viewers believe this entity, this dark, ghostly figure, might be what Regina has sensed all along. And if that wasn't enough, a later video captured something even more disturbing, this time inside the kitchen.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu Terrenator 3000.
Ajá. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Ven? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Te da miedo? No hace nada.
Just like before, a dark shadow drifts by in the background, But this time it's not isolated to a hallway or a distant corner. It moves right through the same space Gabby and Regina are standing in. The figure glides from one end to the other before vanishing into nothing. Neither of them notices at the time, and Gabby swears they were alone. So who or what was that? With all the evidence piling up, Gabby can't help but wonder if her daughter's fear has been rooted in something truly paranormal. For now, she keeps filming, hoping to make sense of what haunts her home. But until she does, both mother and daughter remain living with the unknown. The ghost hunting crew known as Soul Seekers Paranormal embarks on a chilling investigation at a location known for its disturbing energy, the infamous House of Hurt and Pain in Abington, Massachusetts.
They lived here. Their last name was Hurt. That's how we got the name Hurt, and the current last name of the new owner is Pain. So it's Hurt and Pain. It's a play on words.
This weathered old farmhouse dates all the way back to the late 1800s, and history reveals that at least 4 people have died within its walls, possibly even more. The house has a grim past, soaked in mystery and sorrow.
We do know for certain that 4 people have died in this house. 1 during the Great Depression. I haven't gotten the backstory in the other one, and then the other 2 were the previous owner's parents.
Locals believe the home is plagued by several ghosts, with one especially menacing spirit known only as Ed. The Soul Seekers team joins forces with investigators Matt and Lisa, as well as the current homeowner, Stephen. They begin their ghost hunt on the ground floor of this haunted relic. And almost immediately, paranormal activity begins to stir.
And there's also one in Dorothy's room.
I heard that too.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
Suddenly, a loud bang erupts from a nearby room, once occupied by an elderly woman named Dorothy, who passed away inside the house. The team heads upstairs to explore further, splitting up to cover the upper level. Each person sets up in a separate room with a thermal imaging camera in hand. For context, thermal cameras display heat signatures. Living beings glow in shades of red or yellow, while cold objects appear in blue or white. What they capture next is nothing short of terrifying.
Now, if you get the chance to actually...
Hold on, did anybody just move?
No.
I don't know if I'm seeing things, so I'm like getting tired, but I could have sworn I saw like a shadow on the wall in front of me. Like directly in front of Matt's left, like where that picture is on the wall. It was directly to Matt's left.
Right here?
Yes, that wall right there.
Whoa.
You didn't move.
Whoa.
What?
A chilling, featureless head appears to peek from around a doorway, staring directly at Matt. The shape is invisible to the naked eye, but the thermal camera detects it as an icy, ghostly blue. Unlike a human body, which would radiate warmth, this entity registers as freezing cold. Even more unsettling, Corey, the team's researcher, is sitting in the very same room from which the entity appeared. He sees nothing in real time and records no visual on his regular camera. But moments later, something even more disturbing happens right in front of him.
If yes, can you confirm on that device? Did Alan and I just see you? Was that your hand we just saw? Trapped. It said trapped? Yes.
Who's trapped you here?
Is there a certain something or certain somebody that's keeping you stuck in this house?
Unknowingly, Corey records a dark, shadowy mass materializing in midair. The shape then drops to the floor and darts swiftly into the hallway. Just minutes apart, 2 strange and unexplainable entities appear in the exact same spot, yet none of the investigators witnessed them firsthand. The team only realized what they'd captured while reviewing their footage during editing. So, was this undeniable proof of a haunting inside the House of Hurt and Pain? That's for you to decide. To see the full investigation, visit Soul Seekers Paranormal on YouTube. This chilling video was filmed inside a large superstore in Peru, where a routine night patrol turned into a terrifying experience that a security guard will never forget. It was during the final round of his late shift when he began hearing rapid footsteps echoing through the aisles. Puzzled, since no one should have been in the building at that hour, he began to search the area. That's when he spotted a young girl standing completely alone. He asked where her parents were, and the child calmly replied that she was waiting for her mother, who supposedly worked there. Confused, the guard instructed the girl to stay put while he checked the warehouse in the back, thinking maybe one of the staff had stayed late. But when he arrived, the area was completely empty. No workers. No one at all. Hurrying back to where he left the girl, he found that she had vanished. It was as if she dissolved into thin air. Even more disturbing, all exit points were still securely locked. Feeling like he was going mad, he rushed to the surveillance room to review the security footage, and what he found chilled him to the bone. The store's CCTV footage clearly shows the security guard talking and gesturing, but to absolutely no one. The girl he interacted with wasn't captured by the camera at all. The clip soon went viral throughout Peru, with many convinced he hadn't been helping a real child at all. But a ghost. Perhaps the restless spirit of a little girl haunting the superstore. So now the question lingers. Was he trying to assist a child who needed help? Or did he unknowingly engage with something not of this world? A young mother named Stephanie uploaded what she thought was an innocent, heartwarming video of her toddler playing and crawling across their living room couch. The footage was meant to be a sweet memory for friends and family to enjoy. But once she shared it online, people began noticing something chilling hidden in the background. Something Stephanie hadn't seen before. Did you catch it? A tiny figure lurking just beside the baby's playpen, its face peeking out from near the floor. Stephanie insists she had no idea it was there until commenters pointed it out. She confirmed that no other children were in the home at the time and has no explanation for the eerie figure. What's even weirder is how her toddler first moves toward that room, then suddenly turns away, only to return moments later as if nothing happened. So what did the camera really capture? A child's imagination, or a ghostly presence caught on video? You decide. On the night of July 5th, a small group of friends set out to explore a long-forgotten abandoned silo buried deep in the outskirts of town. It was well past midnight, and the air was thick with silence, until a chilling voice pierced the darkness. From the shadows below, they suddenly heard what sounded like a girl calling for help.
Hello?
Can you help me? I lost my friends.
Huh?
I lost my friends.
What?
My friend said, can you please help me?
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, hold on. Chill.
I can't see anything.
No, that's Skinwalker, bro. That's Skinwalker.
Where are you guys?
Is you a skinwalker?
Her voice echoed up from the pitch-black depths of the silo, eerily calm and unsettling. It didn't carry the panic or desperation one might expect from someone trapped.
I lost my friends.
She claimed she'd lost her friends, but something about her delivery felt off. The boys grew suspicious. One of them even asked if she was a Skinwalker, a supernatural entity known to mimic human voices. Unfazed, the voice simply repeated her line in the same robotic calmness. "I lost my friends." Alarmed by the unnatural behavior, the group didn't wait around. They turned and fled the scene. Given the vast dark tunnels beneath the silo, many now believe the place may be haunted by mimics, skinwalkers, or something far more sinister lurking in the shadows.